Hi, I'm Hilary with It's Written in the Cards Tarot, and I am here doing a message reading from the Divine Masculine. I've pre-pulled message cards already, and I also pulled some tarot just to kind of see what the overall energy is, what group of masculines I'm picking up today. So first card I have here is Judgment, okay? So someone, and I really feel that it's the masculine, they really are, if you see here, this person, she's kind of in a cemetery. She's surrounded by a bunch of zombies, and she is carrying this, looks like the one human there, and carrying them away. And so I feel like the masculine right now is really, there's some sort of judgment. There's some sort of, realization, transformation, something that's happening because, there needs to be a release of some kind. I really feel that this group of masculines sort of sees that really the one person that they need to take with them is their love, their feminine. And I really feel like they kind of look at all of these people sort of, kind of closing in around them. And they are sort of going, F me, man, how am I going to get out of here? So, they've made a judgment call. I think they understand, what they want. But now it's like, how the F do I get out of this? And there is a lot of fear and worry. Okay. Whatever situation they're trying to, escape, or that they know they need to remove themselves from, there's a lot of stress and worry. Okay. Definitely up at night, concerned, can't sleep, lots of looping thoughts, and it really has to do with this union, this bond, the love that, this masculine shares with, their soulmate, their twin flame. This is ideally what, the masculine wants. And I really feel as if, they are dreaming about this. They want to bring, this union together. And what I love is both of, this angel and this woman, it looks like they both are almost like exchanging, as I'm looking here. Yeah, it's like they're exchanging cups of love. So what I like about this card is that it's about giving equally to one another. So, that's exactly what the masculine wants is, and I use he and she just for ease, but you could resonate in the masculine or feminine. It's not gender specific. So I just wanted to mention that. But, the masculine energy here wants to give equally. And that's really the place where both the feminine and masculine are coming from. They both have cups of love to offer. And the reason is this group of masculines, they have, learned to fill their own cup. They know that it's not about someone else doing it for them. And they really do want to, offer this cup of love to their soulmate, their love, their feminine. In order to do that, however, they do have to walk away from something, okay? They have to walk away from, all of the things that are holding them back and, not allowing them to, live the life that they want. So I feel like they are sort of stranded there, and, that woman's looking out onto the distance, and there's, I don't know if it's a home or a castle or something off in the distance, but, she sees where she needs to go. So I feel like, of course, the moon always plays an important part. So this may be something that is happening around these different, moon cycles, the energies of the full moon and the new moon, and, these shifts that we're having, it really is causing, the energy to kind of, propel us to make these decisions and choices. So I do feel like there is going to be, things changing and shifting around the moon cycle. And we also may not know that these things are happening. So if you're in separation with your masculine, you may not know that, they are looking at walking away from this situation. The moon is obviously about things that are hidden from us. So, and then we have the Four of Pentacles, okay? And this is, a little voodoo doll. And this little voodoo doll, if you look, like, he's got pentacles for eyes, and then he's holding like the big pentacle on his chest. And I feel like, this is really about, walking away and not holding on to things that are unnecessary. It's like, now's the time to release these things, because see, I feel like the masculine is holding this Ace of Pentacles. This is what the masculine wants to give, a new beginning. And, they want to give it to who? Well, their lover. That's who they want to give it to. They're holding this very close to their chest, and, they want to give because they see the prosperity, they see the new beginning, and they see, the possibility. However, I do want to make mention that there is a female back here watching these two people. So I really feel that whatever group I'm channeling here, that they are in a third-party situation. And most likely, whoever this person is, they know about this lover. They know this masculine has someone else that they are in love with. But, that's where their happiness is. To me, this is about a choice, because these two people are in, a sexual union. They're in a union. And, this person over here is, like I said, watching. So, I feel like this masculine has made a decision to have a new beginning with their feminine. I mean, this is, who they choose. Okay. Whether we see this in the physical yet, just know that that is, their intention. So, yeah. So that's kind of what's going on currently. So judgments are being made, wanting to be with, their love, their Two of Cups. And both the feminine and the masculine have love to give one another equally. And that's what they want. They want an equal, give and take. So I'm using some different decks today, and I will put, I will list them in the description box. So if you're interested in any of these decks, one of them is mine, and some of them are from other, amazing readers and deck, creators. So I will put their names and information in my description box, okay? So let's start with this first row up here. So the masculine is saying, telepathically communicate with me, feminine. They may not be able to physically communicate with you, but they're open to, communicating with you telepathically. So they are trying to reach you in some form or fashion. So this could be through songs, this could be through other signs and synchronicities, but, they feel like you have been closed off. And, if you feel like you can't reach them, do it in the 5D. They are open to communicating with you, and they want to. So if they're not doing it in the physical yet, they are saying, hey, telepathically communicate with me anyway, okay? Because I want to communicate. It says, I've thought about surprising you with a date. So absolutely. So this masculine definitely wants to come towards, his love. This masculine wants to come to his feminine and absolutely wants to shower her, wants to embrace her, take her out on a date, have some intimate time together. I mean, does it get any better than that? I want to reconcile with you. Exactly. I'm getting truth chills too. The Judgment is here. I mean, if you see this card, this is a card of embrace. These two people, seconds away from embracing, okay? And then you also have, the Lover's card here, embrace again. So that is where their head's at right now. The next message we have, this whole twin flame stuff scares me sometimes. So exactly. I mean, they may or may not know about twin flames, but I feel that this group specifically has heard of the term or knows like soulmate, and they aren't really connected with all of this esoteric knowledge and spiritual knowledge. And so, it freaks them out. It freaks them out. They're kind of like, I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool. We have a soul connection, but it also scares the shit out of me because it's weird. It's weird. I can't see it. I can't touch it. This person's probably an earth sign, someone who's very, just very grounded and has to, think everything through. And, I think, we're definitely, I mean, all the signs are represented, but I really feel like there's like strong earth, strong air, definitely water sign, for sure. We had the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Cups, but anyway, I regret walking away from you. So absolutely being in separation, they may have walked away from you to go back to whoever that this individual is here who's watching. But I really feel like, they want to reconcile with you. They regret walking away from you. They want to communicate with you regardless, and they'd love to go out on a date again. They'd love to reconnect, even if it's for coffee or, whatever. They just want to get back in touch. And I'm always, yeah, and they have a hard time communicating. God. I'm always reminded of you. Oh, I'm just getting chills. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, this masculine is absolutely in their feels about you, and they see so many signs, so many things that remind them of you, and it's constant. I mean, it's all the time. All the time they're thinking about you. So let's do the next set of cards. Okay, so this masculine too is seeing their toxic patterns. So if they have been, in toxic, relationships, they have codependencies, drinking, all that kinds of stuff, they're seeing their toxic patterns, okay? Those things are being illuminated for them. And they're figuring out their feelings. So absolutely, that's why, they want to reconcile, is because they're figuring out their feelings right now. They know what's real. They're making judgment calls, okay? Yeah, we're working together in the astral, which is why they want to communicate with you, even if they're not able to in the physical. So feminine, be open to that, okay? If you are. I mean, again, we all have different circumstances, but if you are wanting to continue, this masculine wants to connect with you. I'm going through a spiritual transformation. So again, this masculine is most likely closing out karmic cycles, most likely dealing with a karmic partner. You know, they are trying to work through their addictions, their codependencies, and, you know, Spirit's putting them through it, and transforming them as we speak. I don't want to run anymore. Exactly. I want to reconcile with you. And, you know, it's no coincidence. So underneath, in the same position, it says, I regret walking away from you. It says, I don't want to run anymore. So, you know, I feel like this masculine didn't just walk away from you, they ran. So, they regret running from you and they don't want to run anymore. So, yeah, this masculine was fucking hightailing it out of there. He put on his Nike shoes and was out of there. And it just is saying that our connection is worth waiting for. So, you know, while they're going through this and they are, you know, wrapping things up for themselves and transforming and dealing with their crap, you know, just know that really they want you to know that, you know, it is worth waiting for. I'll bring your attention. It says, look, I'm seeing my toxic patterns. Why? Because addictions and codependency are causing barriers in my life and within our connection. That's why the connection is worth waiting for. They're transforming and they're having to work through this, okay? But they do have addictions and they know that. They see their toxic patterns, okay? Yeah, and the bottom of this deck, it says, I'm not used to a connection like this, so I run. So exactly, they're not just walking away. Like I said, this masculine was running. I mean, running as fast as they can away. And, you know, they can't stop thinking about you though. And they don't want to run anymore. They regret it. They want to reconcile. They're reminded of you all the time. So the next message is here. It says, I am working hard at my job and working hard to get my finances together. Though we may be apart, I am returning with the offer of stability you've been waiting for. So to me, that really is speaking about the Four of Pentacles. You know, they have, you know, they're working on their finances because they want to have this new beginning. They want to have this Ace of Pentacles ready. You know, they have this big old pentacle that they want to offer, which is beautiful. It says, please don't worry, my love. I am making my way back to you. I will come to you correct this time. I will be bringing with me truth, clarity, balance, and the much needed justice that is long overdue. So that is what they want to do. They want to come back. They're making their way back. They want to surprise you with a date or, you know, an outing or some sort of time together. They are figuring out their feelings, okay? Because they want to come back. They want to work together and reconcile. And it says, in case you're wondering, I am keeping tabs on you during this separation. Yes, it's entirely possible that I check your Facebook, listen to your YouTube channel, and look at pictures of you obsessively. You may think I am like a creepy stalker, but I assure you it's only because I miss you terribly. So they're still spying. If you have a channel, if you have an Instagram, if you have whatever, a Twitter, Snapchat, Google, whatever, they're looking at it, okay? They're scrolling through, they're reminiscing, they're missing you, and they are keeping tabs on you. Absolutely. I want to feel you. I want to feel your body next to me. Skin on skin, feeling your heartbeat with mine. So, you know, they are absolutely missing intimacy. It's evident here in this card. They want to get next to you. They want to feel your skin on theirs. If you guys have not been intimate already, I mean, this is absolutely something that they have been fantasizing about and really want to come together, you know, not just in a, you know, spiritual way, but in a physical way, in a sacred sexual union. it says, I want to be with you, not my karmic partner, but I am afraid of hurting them and it's keeping me stuck. So, they did walk away and go back to some sort of karmic partner or situation, but they realize now the judgment has been made. Like, I don't want to be with them. I want to be with you. But now they know it's a fucking pickle because they don't want to hurt this person. They regret walking away. They don't want to run anymore, but they don't know, how to end this situation, which is what's giving them this 9 of Swords. It's what's giving them this anxiety because they know they're not where they're supposed to be. And the last message here, yes, I am ghosting and ignoring you, not because I don't love you, but because I do not love myself enough to give you what you need from me right now. So this is why they're going through this transformation. They have been running. They are dealing with addictions and, they're having to end this karmic situation. So just know if you're not hearing from them, that's what they're up to. But their intention is to come back and reconcile and really, get this relationship back on track, okay? Because they're desiring you, they miss you, they want, their cup is so full of love for you that they are extremely anxious to offer that. So let's get some advice from Spirit, okay? And then I'm going to end this reading. So we have here spiritual awakening. Isn't that what it says right here? I'm going through a spiritual transformation. So this is just another confirmation that your masculine, is going through a spiritual awakening. You may also be elevating spiritually or, awakening further. So we're all sort of going through transformation of some kind. And it is, it is something that Spirit is directing for us. It says, no form of abuse is acceptable. So, it's possible too that, we have put up with situations and, relationships that are abusive in some way. And I really feel like, this masculine has possibly stayed in a connection that is toxic, is not healthy. There may be forms of abuse, and it doesn't have to be physical. It can be emotional, psychological, what have you. But there is, some sort of toxicity, and, even if it's within, our connection, divine partnership connection, no form of abuse is acceptable. So we all have to set up our boundaries, and we all have to love ourselves enough to be able to say no to these situations, okay? So yeah, get rid of anything that's abusive. And change can be for the best. So change is very hard and it is scary. It is really about stepping out off a cliff without, any sort of parachute, because we don't know. Are we going to fall to our death, or are we going to actually, fall on a nice cushy mattress? We don't know, but we won't ever, be able to reach our full potential, all of the possibilities that are available to us if we don't take chances and we don't allow change in our lives. We can't keep everything the same. It is not possible. It is not how life works. Things are always changing. That's why the seasons change. Our children change. We change every day. Our appearance, we change as we get older. It's part of life. And so instead of going against it, change is and can always be for the best. So walk away from what no longer serves you. So this is what this masculine is really working on, is walking away from the things that are not serving them. So this, toxic situation, these addictions, walking away from them once and for all. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love anyone. So that's what they're learning. And Spirit wants, both of us to, you, the viewer, and, your masculine, you have to love yourself. Like I said, you're learning that the cup of love has to be filled by you first, and then you can offer it, because, that is the only way. If you don't know that you deserve to really have love, to really be with someone that treats you properly, that treats you, the way in which you should be treated, there's no way you can really offer them true love. And the last message here, protect your energy. Exactly. What did I say in this card? I mean, look at this girl. She is like surrounded by evil zombies. Like, those guys look seriously menacing. And I feel like we are around a lot of toxic people sometimes, and we don't realize it. And if you are empathic, if you're a twin, if you're, a person who is on, a spiritual mission, that you're here to help others. And in order to do that, you have to protect your energy. You have to cleanse yourself all the time, and realize that, when you're out in the world, you absorb all of that. So when you're trying to offer, and be the best self you can in your job, with your family, your friends, and your relationships, you really have to cleanse yourself and clear yourself of all that energy that you absorb every day. And you need to protect yourself. So that's, wow. Okay. So that's everything. That's the reading. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys also like a little bit of my setup. I am going to do probably like just a quick little video so you guys can see all of my Halloween stuff. It's so cool. I'm so into it. And, yay for Halloween. So anyway, again, I will put these cards in the description box. If you'd like a reading and you are a new client, you've never had a reading with me before, I am offering my special. It's $11.11. I will be updating my website, but in the meantime, if you would like to take advantage of that, please email me and I will arrange that with you. I just want to thank everyone for, subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you know when my videos come up. And I hope all of you are just kicking ass and taking names. Please have a wonderful start to the week, and I will be back with another reading soon. And love and light to you all.